had to restart from the load point. I'm very sorry.
Hey, Commander.
We will do all this in a moment. I would like to talk to Anderson first, and that's why.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Well, I fucked up. But that's not the only thing I had to do, though, so it's fine.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
I could have sworn we could talk to Caden early.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
We'll redo this first.
How did you end up serving
and then
on a
actually
ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd
My bad.
imagined.
Some of you gonna have to
But
re-listen
humanity
to
needs
this.
the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
My bad.
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics
My bad, I
now
was trying to
use
fix
the
something.
L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of
He
complications?
just gets migraines.
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling
have that
physical
one.
pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you
Wait,
know
I know we
about
already
Captain
clicked through
Anderson?
this, but I wanna.
I've served. The crew knows he's seen pretty much
Okay.
I
everything.
should go.
Goodbye,
There's nothing
Commander.
extra. My bad. I wanted to double check that, and then we have the
I'm glad
Ashley
you're okay,
dialogue.
Commander.
I know we had to
The crew
reset
could
this
use
chat,
some
but
good
it's
news
fine.
after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, bitch.
You're a good soldier,
Never
Williams.
mind.
You belong on the Normandy.
Yeah, you tell her.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I don't think we're going to romance Ashley. Anyway, this is the reason I had a reset. I didn't have to. I wanted to, because I wanted to come down to here. If I remember correctly, I can get something early by going here. There's the equipment area. I thought there's more down here. Yeah, there is more down here. Yes, this guy.
Hey, Commander. Looking
That's what
for
I'm
some
looking
extra
for.
supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers
Why do you
sell
need a
licenses.
license?
Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
It's your
Many of
brand.
the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Some of this shit's too expensive early, if I remember correctly. We can't buy anything but light at the moment. But yeah, we have the Scorpion 1. I think we can get better gear on the Citadel at the moment anyway, by the way. So none of this is really important. Maybe this is, though. Yeah. The armor. We'll save that one. Maybe not. Hold on. Assassin one's better than this one. Or that one. Give it a shotgun. Or, well, save the sniper. One's better. Same. 150. These are okay to keep. For now. Get rid of that one for now. We should have some money. Now, do I want to buy the Metagel upgrade? Cost 100. Buy? This, upgrade this, yes, accept. Yeah, we can't buy any of those yet. We'll get better licenses later on, though. I just wanted the Metagel upgrade and stuff. Not like I need it right this second, but I'd rather do this part right now, you know? Get the Codex.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins,
All right.
Commander.
So, I wasted all that time just to do that, basically. I know, it was totally worth it. Thank you very much. Welcome to my TED Talk. I thought there was more to do. Pre-landing. That's my fault. You know, I could have finished fucking Fallout New Vegas instead. But for whatever reason, I really, really wanted to go back to Mass Effect. I really like this game. And it's been so long since I've played it. And this was one of my favorites as a kid, for sure. Because what, how old was I when this released? I think I was 12 or 13 when it released.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I was probably 13. Now that I think about it, I was probably 13. I was either 13 or 14. Or 13 turning 14. Give me a minute. I can find out the exact time.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
I love this game, actually, so much.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good
I got it before my birthday, so
Citadel
I
Control,
was...
this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
I was 13 years old when I played it.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I'm about to be 31. So... it was quite a long time ago. I love the way this game fucking looks now. Like, I could go back and we can look at what it used to look like.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
He's such
Sounds
a
like you
dickhead,
convinced the
dude.
Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the
I love
hearing.
my cat, dude.
Shepard,
Ugh.
you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Where's your girl?
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, fuck politicians. I mean, I kind of want to see how it used to look now that I'm here. Not that it's a huge deal, right? But let's see. Here we go, 15 years ago. It looked really good for its time, too. But it looks so good now. It looked great for its time, too, either way. This was the original, like, scene for that.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel.
Oh, it's so nice,
Well,
dude,
size
seeing the
isn't
updates.
everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
And any...
And then there's the gameplay of it. God, I fucking loved that game. I mean, we're playing it now, but, like, it's a little updated now, you know? It's a lot more than just, like, graphical updates, too. I'm not gonna read all these. There's a lot of these in the game, and I'll just let it sit here for a couple seconds, but I am not gonna go through all of these and read all of these. I am all set. I did my time. I am good. And there's a lot. There is so much dialogue that you can read.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh. Yeah, by the way, she's racist. Well, xenophobic. Same thing. Essentially. She fucking hates aliens.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My
That's fine. As you should. Oh yeah, okay, buddy. Alright.
Reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
The video's fucked up, Fappa.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Yeah, since this is the first game of like an entirely new franchise, there's a lot of exposition that you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. You can just ignore learning about all the alien races and just play through the game and enjoy the game. However, since I'm doing a long play of this, and it's been a long time since I've played it, I want to go back and just re-enjoy all of the history of all the races and all the aliens and everything in this game. Because I love this game. So you don't have to, but I am taking the extra time to just sit here and listen to what they have to say about their history, their background, their culture, etc. for all the races. Yes, it will take like an extra half hour to 45 to maybe an hour longer on the Citadel, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it. And I kind of want to see more of how I feel about, you know, the politics of this universe as a 30-year-old compared to when I was a lot younger. I feel like that'd be cool.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Wow, that sounds like the Counter-Strike community.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dim. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
He doesn't like Earthlings because a lot of aliens don't in this universe either.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Yes, so, Ashley isn't the only racist in this, game, by the way, or xenophobe, if you will. Most aliens fucking hate human beings, and there's a lot of, contempt for multiple races in this. Yeah, it's great. This game's fantastic. It handles, race and alien species very well, I think. I already heard
I'd
this,
like
right?
to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture
Oh, no,
would
this is
bore you, Earth-Clan.
Too bad.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
He's a little angry boy.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Except for the biotic god, of course. Hey, Fap, are you here? I'm gonna show you something from one of the future games. Give me a minute. Not that you give a shit, but this is one of my favorite scenes in Mass Effect because of how stupid and funny it is. Are you here, buddy? I know you don't care, but are you here to listen? There we go. It's one of my favorite things that has happened. Is this. This is something that happens in the second game that you can choose to make happen.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
I don't know what drugs you're on, but stay back and I won't shoot you.
You will regret your scandalous words. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a great wind. A great biotic wind. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney Forest Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Don't think he's reported anything.
Oh god, Grunt's voice
Pitney
is so
picks
good.
money over friends. Unsurprising.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
I have the power of God and enemy on my side!
Charge.
An ill wind blows upon Wasea, captain of the Eclipse Sisters. After me!
Unfortunate.
It's so funny.
Neutralize all hostiles.
It just tossed like a rag. Amazing. I love that so much. It's one of my favorite scenes in Mass Effect 2. It's so dumb. He's like, I am a bionic god! I have the power of God and anime on my side! Ha! It's exactly what it reminds me of.
Tell me about Volus
I think
culture.
we already heard this, my bad.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent.
Ah, yes, okay.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our
These
society is very
mechanisms.
malleable,
It's
and
true,
our
yeah.
government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny.
What is it you do
That's
here?
Mass Effect 2, though.
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
I'm pretty sure you've brought up
rebuke, Dan.
Adeptus Mechanus from fucking
The
Warhammer
Council
before.
favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait?
Nice.
Bah, this talk is wasted.
Another
on the
evasion level
humans.
8.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
Yes.
This is all going so wrong.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll
and
fix
it is
it.
the Asari consort's fault. She's
Having
the
a hard
one
time
who
getting it up?
started all this.
For the Asari concert, I mean.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
She said she loved me.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
She didn't give him the Gok Gok 420 hard enough. Again, they've updated the graphics, but this game looked like this in 2007. Yes, they are tweaked and upgraded, but this game was 2007 and it had all this detail. The graphics and resolution has been updated, but the detail was here then too. I should go and...
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
I should really go and get,
Human delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Human delighted welcome. It is good to meet you. Yes. I see. How are you doing, human? I should come back here after.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel.
They're the
Though the
policies.
majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Nice cock.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy.
I'm actually so happy playing this game right
In recognition
now.
of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two
Damn,
dominant
nostalgia's a
species
hell of a
in
drug.
Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the
Right.
Citadel.
Before we go crazy, and because we're gonna have to go throughout the entire city, and we're gonna have to do a lot of things, let's actually, go to Citadel Tower first, yes. Because we gotta do a couple of things after we go here.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
I love Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I doubt it.
You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna leave the Council waiting a little bit. And here's why, baby. Can I? Oh, I can't do it yet. I'll go here first.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
I think that's it.
Commander? Commander?
Yep. Alright, we gotta do this first anyway. Alright. Before I do this, I'm just gonna... Come up, baby. Come here. Chloe. Come here. Do you want a treat or not, you silly girl? Yeah, it's a treat, you goofball. Yeah. Come on. I know. I know. Oh, you baby. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Hi. Here you go. You happy? You good girl. You good girl. You good girl. It's a baby. I got you two more. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. And you get one more, okay? Alright, good girl. Go lay down. Wake up.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, girl.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Ah, man. I love this game.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month.
He's a
drinking
dick.
on the job.
He's an
I
alcoholic.
won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Lamau.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
What a dick!
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Nice. Okay. Woo! Takes a while to get through here, by the way. If you do it the long way like this. In which, by the way, I am. Oh, but now, this is why I didn't go the other place.
No, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Well, if you don't, I'll punch you in the dick.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself.
I actually love...
So long, and good luck with the scanning.
...this quest and what it means. Because when you find out what happens with the Keepers and what the Keepers are, it's fantastic, in my opinion. Set up so early on, too. Is there another one here? There is. I don't think I remember where all of the Keepers are, so I might have to do a little backtracking to figure it out, because when you scan all of them, it's very much so worth it. So that's what we're going to be doing as well. We're going to go grab all of the Keepers, and seeing if my memory holds up. Spoiler alert, my memory probably does not hold up. But we'll see. How many are there? Like 24? Kodak. Where's that journal? And the Keepers, there's 20. Ah, it's 20. And there's the first two. I don't remember, was there a third one in here? It's been so long, dude. I don't remember. I think there is a third one in here, but I could be mistaken. I'm probably wrong, but we'll know soon. Oh, there is. It's over here, right?
No, I haven't spoken to him before.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the third one.
First time I've requested.
Now we can do this.
Commander.
Oh, we can't do this yet.
Commander.
And, okay. I think that's the last one in here. It's only 3, right? Oh, 4. There we go. I thought there was a 4th one, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong. It's been so long, dude. Alright, so, now we have 16 to find. There's the first 4 in here. I remember where some of them are. But I don't think I remember where all of them are. Let us try and do that first.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smudge...
Oh, you can skip this now?
Troopers.
Interesting.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
They made it so you can skip dialogue. Yep, here's the first other one. So that's 5 out of 20.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Yeah, Ashley doesn't like any aliens, by the way.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
Oh, girl.
Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I've been inside the Council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen... Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Nice.
Thank you for using a... Please do not disturb the Keep.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
You would be correct. Okay. You know, let's go this way first.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through
We'll finish the top area before we go down to CSEC, etc. And then I'll put a stop after we finish this top area.
That Hanar refuses to
And then
listen
I'll
to
go to the
reason.
bathroom.
Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Amazing. Oh. For now, That works.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message. Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the...
This one only wishes... This
I'll
one
worry about
will
that
continue
later.
to spread its message.
We'll take care of that quest later. I want to make sure I do the, Paragon aspect of it. I'm using a mouse, Tishan. What are you talking about? Why would I play with controller? Blasphemy on your party? What do you mean? You motherfucker. I see. True, my bad. God, I love these journals. They're so good. Also, we just started. I can't swap out my party yet, you know? I can't do anything yet. We're at the very beginning still. Have to make sure we do all the Keeper stuff first. The major importance.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Worry about you later.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private.
We can get Garrus pretty soon.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
And Rex. Very shortly. Before we go down to CSEC, we're doing
What
everything
can you tell me about the
upstairs
Asari
first.
consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is. Commander, good to see you again.
God, I forget just how smug Ashley is, dude.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
God, what a racist.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome.
It's good to see you. Alright. We still need to talk to him too, but there's something else we can do here before we go up there. Or is it not here yet? Is he not here yet? Oh, he's not here yet. Never mind. We're missing a couple of things then. Nice.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
I should go.
What about
I'll
you?
be here if you need anything.
We already talked to him about all that stuff. Okay. I was looking for the guy down here that's trying to, well, we'll worry about it later. There'll be a guy down here later to talk to. But there's a couple of other things I gotta do before we continue on.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres
But then I stated that it wasn't because I wanted to. It was because I had to.
Breaks the law.
Make hard choices.
They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
But I think we're doing Paragon, so.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Then can you tell me what you know about Garrus?
Garrus Vicarium? Good officer. Very good, in fact. But he needs to learn some patience. You'd think an officer of the law would be a bit more mindful of rules and regulations. Was there anything else?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
I was trying to get Chloe to come sit with me, but I think she's hungry.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah. I love this game. I fucking absolutely adore this game. And I love how much better it is than when it used to be. It was a great game, even on release, but, it was definitely, rough around the edges sometimes, and I think they did a really good job polishing it when they brought it to, modern gen. Oh, man, but my FPS is dying in this lower section for some reason. It wasn't before, though. But it's fine now. My 3080 does not like me. I think I did that. Now I'm gonna do the across here first. And we're gonna loop back around once we do the Hanar, but we can't do it right away. And the main reason is I don't know why. It's because I don't have the what's it called to do it. I need more Paragon points.
Rearranged 5 times now.
Oh, we have to do this as well, and whoop. We're not doing anything there yet. I'm gonna wait. I know we're at an hour and 10 minutes for this one, but we're gonna wait.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Alright. I will actually pause and save right here. Alright, I'll continue in a moment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and shit.